Hi guys, how do people do intros? Because I get so awkward, it's ridiculous. I don't really know what to say, but what's up? Good to see you guys again. I'm trying to be more active on my channels. I just wanted to sit here today and really just talk to you guys a little bit so you can get to know me. I'm sure most of you don't really keep up or inquire with me, which is fine. Okay, I just want to say it's fine, it's cool, you don't got to. Even if like one person like watches this and takes something from it, or I don't know, 2 people, 5 people, 10 people even, that's fine with me. That's all I really care about, honestly. I'm just here to kind of bring you guys my experience with twin flames, because this is my twin flame channel. I do have a tarot channel that I will link down below that I was being consistent with, but of course I literally go MIA, and I'm gonna go into that a little bit. I will be explaining of why I do that. There are personal things that I go through. I kind of want to talk about it because I'm a very private person, and I want you guys to know kind of a little bit of what I struggle with, and maybe you guys can relate. Maybe you guys also struggle with this, but nonetheless, this is a twin flame channel, as I said before, and I will be speaking to you obviously about twin flame topics. The title of this video is going to be "Your twin could be your enemy." I think that's what I'm gonna word it, and I know it's sounds weird. I know it sounds like a little bit dramatic, like what? Like your twin is like your enemy or whatever. Like, what do you mean, girl? But it's true. Genuinely, your twin flame could end up being your biggest enemy in this life, like truly. And I'm gonna explain why. Yes, you are twins and you are one and the same. You will notice that you have like the same lessons in this life to learn. Like, for example, you might have a lesson of dealing with a family issue, whether it's like with a parent, and you might realize that they also have that same lesson to learn or situation to go through. That's just one example of how you guys can be one and the same, right? But just because you guys are very similar doesn't mean that you guys are not going to have differences. You guys are going to clash. Why you guys are going to clash is because the twin flame journey is centered around duality. How I can explain duality is that where there's light, there's dark, where there's a sun, there's a moon, like that kind of thing, where it's like there's always going to be 2 sides. It's the same thing with your twin. So you are going to have this love and hate type of situation. And I know it sounds weird. I know it sounds like pretty much my twin is toxic or whatever. I wouldn't go on and say it's toxic, but the dynamic between you and this person, you might find that you love them so much, you care about them, you want to see them thrive, you want to see them do good, but there's a lot of frustration that comes with this person. They're constantly pushing you to like learn more about yourself or heal, and that's tough, right? That's tough. And I feel like because of that, you end up pushing your twin away, or they push you away. But what I mean about your twin being your enemy is truly that in a lifetime you guys really might not be able to come together so much. Like, you guys cannot come to a place of resolution or a place of like accepting that you guys are gonna have differences. You will have a tough relationship, unfortunately. Another reason how your twin could end up being your enemy is that you guys have such a mission between not only each other, but between yourself. Within your contract, you have this important objective to complete, which is awakening, which is spiritual enhancement, growth, and all of that. That is the number one reason as to why you are here. And so your twin's number one mission is to get you to awaken and to push you to do that. They are meant to push you to that place. If it means creating conflict, that is what your twin is going to do. And if it means getting to a place of you guys are no longer in each other's lives, that's what's going to have to happen, unfortunately. Another reason is because you guys are constantly putting blame on each other, and you have this dynamic of, this is your fault, this is all your fault, it's because of you that my life is tough, it's because of you that I can't live my life or whatever. And again, twin flames end up you know, getting to a place of blaming each other and not wanting to stick it through, not wanting to actually face themselves. That's kind of what happened with me and my twin. We were so like annoyed of the fact that, you know, there was a lot of growing up to do, a lot of growth that had to be done on both of our parts, that we ended up just like not liking each other, even though deep down it's like, I know I love you, you know I love me, you know that we're not gonna find anyone else like one another. But we got to the place where it's like we were so frustrated and trying to run so bad that we just went the other way. And it's tough because it really almost broke us. It really almost took us away from each other permanently. And that's what I mean, is that it's really up to you guys. You know, we have free will, especially in this twin flame situation. If we decide that it's not for us, we can't do it, then obviously what's going to end up happening is you guys separate for good and you guys end up going your separate ways. Is it possible? Can you guys work through your shit? Yes, you can. And it is possible. It just takes hard work. It takes time and effort to really connect within yourself and allow your twin to do the same. Yes, it is possible. You never want to get to a place where your twin flame is your enemy, but that's also possible. I just wanted to kind of explain to you guys because I know the dynamic is weird. Like I said, it's like this love-hate situation, and if you feel that, it's because it's real and it's true. It is a love-hate situation. But if you're able to come to agreement, like me and you are gonna not see eye to eye, we're going to get frustrated, we're going to push each other away and learn how to like get through that, then it's totally possible to make your situation work with your twin, just as long as you have that in mind. So with that said, I hope you took something from that. But since we're here, okay, you can totally click out of this video right now because I'm done speaking about the topic I had today. But like I said, I kind of just wanted this to be a chill type of video and just me talking to you guys about myself, which I'm a pretty private person. I don't like doing that, and it's like weird because I'm obviously trying to be on social media and I'm trying to like do all this whole thing, but it's really it's crazy because it's really not who I am. And speaking of being similar to your twin, like my twin is like that as well. My twin is not on social media. He doesn't really like it. He doesn't care for it. It's not that he doesn't like it, but he just doesn't care for it. And we're truly old souls like that. Like it's just something that is different. It's weird to us. I never really was that type of person to stay updated on social media and all that stuff. That's why I'm not really that interactive. If you guys do keep up with me, you probably noticed. So I kind of just wanted to open up and at least try and at least attempt, and maybe you guys can relate to me on some things. I am pretty shy. I've always been this way. Obviously when I was young, like when you're younger, like you're a little bit more like out there, outgoing or whatever. But as I grew up, it's kind of like I do my own thing. I love my alone time. I literally spend my time most of the time just reading, watching videos about astrology, about whatever it is that I'm learning. Like that's just who I am. Don't get me wrong, I love going out, I love doing my own thing with my friends and stuff like that, but it's really on occasion. Anyway, besides that, I just wanted to touch on on mental health. Mental health is very important when it comes to spirituality, and I really do feel like they just coexist. They are also one and the same. Like it's like you can't really have spirituality without like taking care of your mental health. Something that I struggle with is I do have bipolar. I was gonna say I am bipolar, but I'm not bipolar. I just have bipolar and I deal with bipolar on a daily basis. If you guys don't know, it is a mood disorder. As far as I know, I'm actually not really that educated on it. So my camera turned off. Anyway, I'm not really that educated about it, but that is just something that I deal with, and I wanted to kind of come out and say that to you guys. It feels weird. I got diagnosed like last year. 2020 was great for everyone. I got diagnosed last year, and it really took, like, it's really weird because when you deal with mental health, it's kind of like you don't really even know what to do, like when you get diagnosed. Like it took me a while to even accept it, that it is something that I deal with. And obviously when I got diagnosed, like it just makes sense, like especially with like my whole life, my experiences, not my whole life, but you know, when I started exhibiting symptoms and stuff. So it makes sense. But it's definitely a struggle. It's hard. It's difficult to deal with on a daily basis. As far as I know, bipolar is like an episode type of thing. It includes, you know, like low episodes and then high highs, like it's called mania or whatever it is called. So I do deal with that. Some days like feeling low, feeling like you don't want to do anything, and then other days you're like filled with energy and you feel like you can do anything, and like, you know, that's just how I would explain it. So I deal with that. It's very tough, and I'm still honestly managing it. I'm trying my best. But yeah, so I just wanted to kind of talk to you guys. Maybe some of you relate to you know, it kind of connecting to spirituality, because you'll find that you can be so spiritual, you can, you know, be the most enlightened, awakened person, but if you have a mental health issue, it's going to hinder your process of awakening and all of that. I would say take care of your mental health. Make sure you do that, because everything is the mind, as you guys know. You know, when it comes to energy, when it comes to manifestation, all of that, the mind is what really controls everything. It controls your reality and all of that. I would just say try to really take care of it if you do deal with that. If you deal with this, please let me know, message me. Sometimes I feel like nobody will understand, even if I say, you know, I have it or whatever. It really does feel like I'm alone. Like legit, only my mom knows and my twin. Like no one else knows that I have bipolar, that I deal with it. I'm literally having deja vu. Like I know this sounds so weird and random, but I'm having deja vu. So this means, what deja vu means to me is that I'm doing something right. So anyway, so I hope you guys have a really good day today and take care of yourselves. Do one nice thing for yourselves today. That is my motto. That is my go-to. If I'm feeling low, I try to push myself to do one nice thing for myself. Thanks for watching the vid, guys. Again, I don't know how to like end these things, so bye.